Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. 15% off any online order. Enter promo code SAVE15. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Okay, now, with Jason Shearer and Mike Luke. Shearer, you got baseball news we're leading with here.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We have literally breaking baseball news. Tony Pluta, the man, the myth, the legend, Tommy John surgery, out for the year.
Oh, man, and that's on top of them stealing all of our pitching coaches as well.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, that's bad.
I don't like any of this. I don't like anything that has to do with it. But all right, well, we will continue to talk about that as the season goes on. We need to get Chip on before the season starts. Or has the season started?
It's about to.
Yeah, it's about to.
Bad news.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good. We don't like it, but it is what it is. Okay, now, all right. Real quick, let's talk about Tony Padilla for a minute, though, because, he never fails to disappoint. I couldn't get to sleep last night. Had some I didn't have nervous gas. I had, like, post-game, I don't know, exhaust or something like that. But went back and watched it again. Again, I think Kansas deserved to win that game, but I'm going to say this, though, man. Tony Padilla is an absolute atrocity. I mean, I still can't get over how you missed that call. That the travel where you literally jump in the air, bring the ball down, and then start dribbling it, and everybody around was looking at him like, how do you not see that? I don't get it, man. I really don't get it.
It's just like it goes back. I think you made a good point recently, and it's so rare that when you make a good point, it kind of like, you know what I mean, like it sticks with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know the name of a ref. I don't.
Right.
I want to be like, oh, okay. I don't want to know your name. I don't want a call to happen and be like, yep, that call under the bucket.
Right.
That was Tony Padilla. That means that you're not good at your job.
Right. And the thing about it, too, is that it just seems like he always misses. Have you ever seen let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a Tony Padilla call that was a bad call that went for Arizona?
No. And they hate him. And he hates Arizona. So why do we just cut the shenanigans?
I don't get it. It will never make any sense. It will never make any sense to me. It does not make any sense to me. It is what it is, though. That's not. I mean, it didn't help, but that's also not why Arizona lost.
Yeah, that's not why Arizona lost. I just think like there's such. And here's the thing also that I think is annoying, Mike, is there's such big calls, right?
Right.
Like it's so obvious. It's just, and I think that's where it gets annoying too. It's not like, oh, you missed a push. I get it. That happens in basketball. Right. It's you missed a clear travel. We're in the most hostile place in the country. Now the fans are going nuts because it's a big dunk. And it's just it's annoying.
Okay, so well, I mean, we can continue to talk about it, but let's also talk about then some of the good, some of the bad, and then we're gonna talk about going forward as well. The first thing I'm gonna say though is Arizona is. Again, Darren Peterson didn't play. It is what it is. But Arizona also, if you don't, if Koa Pete and Jaden Bradley both combined to have maybe their worst game of the season, they're not going to win a lot of games. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, that means, look, we can complain about the refs, and it's well deserved. But at the end of the day, the reason Arizona lost this game to me is very obvious and right in front of us. Right. And it's not just Jaden Bradley and Koa Pete. Like there's more to it, but like that's it, right? Like I mean, when you look at that specifically, it's very hard to overcome. No team could overcome your two best players, basically no showing.
All right, so let me ask you this a little bit about Jaden. And I think Jaden's obviously awesome. There's, I wouldn't take anybody over Jaden. Does Jaden wait, by the way, everybody look at my last tweet. It's very funny. Did Jaden is Jaden on cruise control too long sometimes?
Yeah, that's the only thing I criticize about him.
Right.
Especially in the early on in the games, that feeling out process. Now, I will say this. I don't necessarily think that was the case last night. I went and kind of fast forwarded through the game. I thought Kansas, Bill Self is as good as it gets.
Yes.
Okay. If you watch that game plan was fantastic.
By the way, the Kansas fans that are like, yeah, we got to move on from Bill Self, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Okay, but go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah.
In the second half, though, they beat Arizona at their own game. They kind of pushed Arizona around. I'm not actually sure how to say it.
Yeah, I mean, and they beat. Sorry, I got a text. Important text. They beat Arizona. They had a great game plan. They were the first team. We were wondering when it was going to happen, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
They were the first team to successfully do the strategy of we're going to keep guys in the paint, and if you're going to shoot threes, we're going to try to push you off the 3-point line a little bit. But our goal is to shut the paint down. Teams have tried it. They don't have the size. Most teams can't do it.
Right.
Right? Kansas has the size to do it. They have two giant dudes at the 4 and the 5. They did it, and they did it successfully.
Well, but also the problem though too is that sure, turn off your ring.
It was Aurora. She's calling me. Something happened.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, whatever. It's not me. Don't blame me. Cams and videos. All right. So the other thing though that I'm going to say about it too, they're also missing a lot of bunnies that they got to make. There was a lot of buckets that were made that generally Tobe makes, that Koa makes. Those have to be made, especially. So let's just talk about Koa. When Koa's playing really, really well, Arizona is next to impossible to beat. Koa is struggling right now. I think Koa is going to be fine, but I think Koa is struggling, and we talked about it in the post game. He's definitely thinking too much. If he's got a wide open 15-foot jumper, he's not taking it. If he's driving into somebody, into their body, and then their shot's getting blocked and it's going back the other way.
Brogan made a pretty decent point. Like, I know I hate giving him credit, and when you look at I think the problem is when Koa's bad, and we have such high expectations for him. He's bad, right. And I could point to games he was bad against Kansas. He wasn't good against Oklahoma State. ASU was a half. BYU, he was decent.
And we need to be honest.
He killed them, right? Like,
and we need to be honest though. Some of this is also score or stat sheet watching. He wasn't real against ASU. He is.
That's why I said only one half. He wasn't good the whole game.
You know, so I don't know. Like I said, I think he's just
the problem is Mike 6 points against Kansas, 2 and 11. BYU, he was 4 for 8, but he had 10 points. You didn't even know he was playing.
Right.
Those are the two best opponents that Arizona's faced in Big 12 play, and he didn't play well.
Right. Yeah, is what it is. Got to play better. He's
fully capable. It gets easier. He only goes against Texas Tech this weekend.
Well, right, but he's going against Lawan Watts, so he needs to win that one.
Yeah, it's funny. This whole schedule is so funny. Big 12 is funny. You see Kansas' schedule now?
What does Kansas have?
Congratulations, you got Arizona. Now they have Iowa State, Houston, and Arizona again, or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's like okay, well we'll take that one. Yes, yeah. We will take self-out coach Tommy in the second half. We made a run. They've shut down. The problem, though, too, is that whenever Arizona got up, like when Arizona was up by 11, they needed to push that lead or maintain that lead. Then they just started doing stupid things. They're throwing alley-oops at the rim that are going the other way. That's, Arizona had, even with the officiating, Arizona had a lot of chances to win this game or put this game away, and they didn't.
You cannot turn the ball over at a high level on the road. And you cannot turn the ball over on the road where they're live ball turnovers.
Right.
You're not going to win against a good team.
Right.
And that's what happened with Arizona. I mean, you can't do it. Everything that we said would have to go wrong for Arizona to lose its first game went wrong.
Right.
Now, the question is, how many other teams, or will it go wrong again?
Right, and we also need to. All right, let's talk about the bench rotation. Do you have any qualms, any picadillos with that? I mean,
in general or last night?
Last night.
It's tough. I would have liked to see it, but newsflash, guys, like that's the tournament rotation. That's what it's going to look like.
Right.
That's it, and that's what it's going to look like for this the time of the year where you start playing your tournament rotations.
I agree with you, but I think my problem though is that if guys in the front like Dwayne was fine, I would have liked to have seen Dwayne play a little bit more. Other than ADO, the problem with ADO last night is he wasn't looking at the basket. We know that his defense isn't great. I get all that, but if ADO's not looking at the basket, then there's no reason to have him out there whatsoever. And I like ADO, but there's no reason to have him out there. I would have liked to have seen Dwayne a little bit more, especially with the way that because here's the thing is that and again, I think he's going to be fine. But Koa wasn't giving you anything last night. Literally nothing. I mean, he was a net negative last night. And that also shows you too why plus minus. And Kobe L actually made a good point. But that was I would have liked to have seen Dwayne more. But like you said, they're going to start paring that thing down.
Yeah, I mean that's
You know?
I get it. ADO looked a little shook out there. I thought the three was nice, but he didn't defend. And I think at the end of the day in that game, Tommy said, "Who's going to defend for me?" And I think Dwayne got lost a few times. The problem is that it's always tough for a coach is what leeway do you give certain players? Like Koa wasn't defending at all. He was terrible.
Right.
But do you
Right.
bench Koa? No,
Right.
you don't bench Koa because that's
Right.
it's a weird situation.
We need to talk about this. I had a number of people, including Kobe L, that were saying that you can't put Koa back in the game. You can put Koa back in the game. What I'm going to say is this: is that Koa is if you bring in top 10 players to the University of Arizona. And you bench them for not playing well, that is going to affect your ability to recruit other top 10 players. You might say that that's crap, that that's not fair. Whatever the case it is, that is just what it is. There's no other way to put it, Cheer.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you just can't do it. Like people always wonder, well, why is this guy, playing 30 minutes a game, or why is so and so starting when they're because you have to. That's how college athletics works.
You know what it was, and I think this was a detriment to the program, but it's a little bit like Boswell. I think we knew that everybody knew probably by the end of the season this dude's head isn't there. He probably shouldn't be playing, but Tommy was going to keep playing him. He's a Southern California 5-star kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying that that's right.
It was ballsy with how Tommy handled Carter, because a lot of coaches would have just said, Carter, you're playing 35 minutes.
Right. Yes, exactly. So we shall see. All right. Now, by the way, I will be rooting for Keyshawn Johnson in the dunk contest. I am very curious, though, about Carter in the dunk contest. Very curious. And here's my question. Was this put out as kind of a joke to put him in the dunk contest?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he had that reel that went viral where he missed like 3 dunks in like 4 minutes or something. I am curious to see.
We have crime news, Mike.
What do we have crime news? Oh, yeah. When are we going to do our...
Breaking news. Law enforcement will release a surveillance video of a potential suspect imminently.
Interesting. Does he have a beard?
I mean, obviously, if it was the son, they would know right away. If he has a beard, I'm shaving this immediately.
Oh yeah, you better shave. You better shave that thing.
No, but obviously, they don't think it's the son. If they,
Well, I don't. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about the Guthrie case. There is absolute, and I feel very comfortable in telling you this. There are absolutely multiple people involved in this. This is not a one-man operation. There are multiple people involved in this. It'd be impossible for this to be a one-man operation. I'm going to. We'll leave it at that.
I usually, if they have a suspect, this thing's going to end pretty quickly. That's usually how it works.
Yeah, so we'll see. This is like, who was that guy? Who was the guy that killed all the girls in Idaho?
Brian Kohlberger or whatever.
Brian Kohlberger. That one was great. That one was amazing because that one they only caught him because the DNA, he wasn't even in the system, and they were able to get DNA from a family member and then trace it to him somehow. So these people are good. These people are
they did that too. They're testing everyone for DNA.
DNA, like yard work,
which means they found DNA.
Yeah, they found DNA. Exactly. I'll let you know, and I'll let you know. Maybe I'll reach out and see what I can find out. Okay, so, all right, now, let's get a couple reads in here. We need less old people at the McKale game, basically, as Stu. I'm going to stick up for the McKale crowd here in a second, Braden. I love you, Braden, but I'm going to disagree with you. But here's something we can all agree on. This was a lie. Eris Dental and this woman right here, Rebecca, it's not a person. She's not. It's crap.
Well, dude, every time you bring it up, I get upset.
All right, but here's what we can actually jump in on, though. It is owned by our local Arizona alumni. Only offers necessary treatment. Daily urgent care Monday through Friday. Dental implants at affordable rates. Now, ask about the 1997 championship package. Check it out. Eris Dental, TucsonTeeth.com. Is this lady the prime suspect in the Guthrie case? Not to my knowledge, but I don't think she's real. Okay, now, Baggins, gourmet sandwiches, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Join the VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deals. Again, free delivery with code BOGO, or free delivery with code FREE RIDE. Check it out. Boom. Okay, now, all right, the watch party. Everybody in here, the watch party. We need to, the watch party is going to, what are they using? Baseball using Mike's slogan? What are they saying?
Yeah, what are they saying, Cody?
What are they saying, Cody? Cody just
the
Tony Pluto announcement says a setback for an even greater comeback.
Oh, yeah, that's right, dude. Chestnut checkers. We didn't want him this year either way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't want him either way. Okay, so, all right, now, check it out. Casino del Sol. We are going to be having a watch party there. It is going to be a lot of fun. We expect all of you to be there. February 21st, 1 p.m. Eat, drink, and bet with Mike and Jason. It's going to be great. Sportsbook inside Casino del Sol, 5655 West Valencia Road, Tucson, Arizona, 85757. Can't wait to see you out there. Drinks, food, everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, now, I'm going to stick up for the Arizona fans this year. You got the sisters in here bashing the fans. That McKale's been great this year. I have no problem with McKale. And yes, you're comparing it to Fog. McKale's one of the top 10 venues in the country. It just is. It's always packed. People there are engaged. McKale's great. The people that are complaining about McKale are wrong.
Yeah, it's stupid. I think it's been great.
McKale has been great, and just blaming it. And here's the other thing, too, and I'm going to stick up for my mom. I'm going to stick up for Cheryl Rowell mom. I find many times that the older folks are actually more engaged because the Gen Zers are just on their phone the entire time, or they're taking pictures of themselves, or they're taking a Snapchat or something. A lot of them aren't even focused on the game. I am totally fine with the
it's old. Look, it's to me, it's old news, right? And what I mean by that is like it's just annoying. It's I've been to McKale almost every game. I missed one.
Right.
The fans are fine. They're fine. The place gets really loud. If you're expecting it to be like Allen Fieldhouse, it's not. No worries. That's what makes these plays special. It's like when you go to an Arizona football game. There's no environment like that on earth, right?
No, there's just not. It's different. It's like, yeah, thank you. That's exactly what it is. You don't go into Arizona. You don't. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's just the best comparison.
You don't go into Arizona Stadium and say, man, this is a big step up from LSU, because it goes without saying. You know it's different. Arizona has a different reputation than LSU. This is a destination place. People don't leave Arizona unless they're fish to go somewhere else, where people leave LSU all the time. It's totally different.
Javi going a little. Are we going a little racist, Javi? I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. Javier is definitely going racist.
Borderline racist, Javi. If you can explain.
Yeah. Javier, we don't make fun of you for your Guadalupe residence.
You need to expand on that statement, because I don't know what it means.
Right.
Look, did you see that video of them playing Mr. Brightside and the entire arena is going nuts and it's like a peanut from tip off? Like, that place is just different. I know 2 or 3 people that were there yesterday, and they said it was the loudest they've ever heard an arena ever.
Yeah, I mean, again, Arizona's a tough. You know what it's like? You know what it's like saying? It's like saying, well, when is Arizona basketball going to beat Duke? Probably never. But guess what? That means that Arizona is still a top 10 program. Like, Duke's won 5 national titles in the last 30 years. We won 1. We're not the same.
Also, a point I made to Shelby. Yeah, like these great environment, awesome. The end. That's the last environment like that they're going to play in. Houston will be good. It won't be Allen Fieldhouse, and in the tournament, it ain't like that at all.
Right. I mean, so that's just kind of where we're at this point. I don't know really how else to I don't know how else it really goes. What makes it even special is the entire arena, not just the students, but the student section is rabid. It is what it is. Okay, so now let's talk about it. One guy, though, that is, I'm just saying expand the student section. All right. Well,
how do you do that?
How do you do that?
These people that have donated thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, those are the people that are spending the money, man. I don't know what else.
I'm glad that you donate $15,000. We're gonna do. We want this place to be a little louder.
Yeah, that's not how this works, Marcus. Sorry, buddy. Go back to El Paso. Okay, so Braden Burries, though. Braden Burries, I think we're at the stage now with Braden Burries where he does whatever he wants all game long. He is able to score at every single level. He's really good. He was you could make the case he was the best player on the court last night. He was freaking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's the best freshman on the team. I love Koa. I think that Koa's still good despite what's going on lately. Braden Burries hit his bump in the beginning of the year, but just it just feels
the effort, yes.
Yeah, like it just feels like he's like some guys. It just looks so natural,
Right.
Like when you look at elite scorers in the NBA, for instance, or even college, like it just looks natural. Like this dude is just putting up numbers.
By the
when
way,
was the last time he had a bad game, an actual bad game?
By the way, T-Burn's 826 with a massive shot at the Sisters. I know Burries had 25 and carried us during the second half, but last night we win with Elijah Arenas. Mike Hollum.
The last average game he had, Mike,
right,
was TCU. He had in ASU. He had 6 points in those games, but he also didn't really shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Like his shooting percentages are stupid. Like right. UConn is probably the last one. After UConn, right? He had 4 points in that game. He struggled. That's when he started to get going. Whatever, right. He had 28 against Bama and all that. That's when he started cooking.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, he's been freaking awesome.
Going into Allen Fieldhouse and dropping 25 as a true freshman and an efficient 25 of that, and only turning the ball over one time.
Right.
When Arizona can barely dribble at times.
Right.
Man.
He's been again. That's why we trust in Tommy. That's why Tit is the motto on this show. Trust in
That's
Tommy. Right. It's a good thing the Sisters don't have their way. But okay, now, so he was awesome.
Trust in Marcus.
What's that?
Tim, trust in Marcus. It doesn't have
trust
the same
in Marcus. No, if I was trusting in Marcus, I'd be living in El Paso right
now.
I
know, that's what I'm
saying. Okay. All right. So now Krivas. Here's where Krivas. Oh crap! Krivas was more or less. Krivas was good. I'm going to say this: Badinga's better than Krivas, but Krivas was, as long as he just doesn't turn the ball over. Krivas was fantastic. What do you finish with? Like 15 rebounds, 6 blocks, something like that.
Was that the best game you've ever seen him play? Probably up there. The turnovers kind of hurt my feelings.
It's probably up there. Probably not, because Badinga also got his. But
Badinga didn't really get his on Krivas. Badinga got his on like offensive rebounds and transition stuff. It wasn't like Krivas got his points directly on. I mean, Badinga was often, but you know what I'm saying.
But Badinga is, what I like about Badinga is Badinga gets the ball, and it's not as like Krivas gets it. And again, Krivas was great, but like when Krivas gets the ball, and there's this kind of this point A to point B, I need to do this. Badinga's just smooth. Badinga gets the ball and just kind of puts it back in. Krivas is looks like it takes hard. It's more of an effort.
Can you explain this to me, Michael? How does Badinga shoot 11 free throws and Krivas doesn't shoot any?
No, I do. I agree. We were talking about that in the post game. That's
you got hammered.
Yeah, right.
I said this to Tommy in a presser weeks ago. Is there a guy that takes more physical contact in this league than Krivas? There isn't.
Right. Now, I will say this. I'm going to agree with Curious Skeeb here. He's definitely robotic in that way, and that he gets that's to me the difference between him and Badinga is Badinga gets it, and Badinga can finish, and it looks natural. Krivas has to.
I get it, but I thought last night Badinga was supposed to be the best defensive center player in America, and I thought Krivas went right at him.
Let's see here. Yeah, no, he was. It was good. Krivas, I have no problem with how Krivas played in that game. If my bad Krivas learns, he'll be at 7-2. He'll go for 25 and 15. Refs view Krivas similar to Shaq, just bigger than everyone. He does get fouled on every possession.
Every possession, it's stupid,
right.
And not just fouled, like fouled.
Right. I mean, he does. He gets fouled on pretty much every single possession down the court. Now it's. I don't really care. Like, again, you want to make your free throws, obviously. There's 2 guys on this team that can't shoot free throws. Koa can't shoot free throws, and I don't feel great about Tobe shooting them. The problem is you need more free throws. And that's where I also think they kind of got some of the home cooking Kansas because, again, Badinga getting 11 free throws and Krivas getting none, there's really no other way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I don't really care. That's such a Gen Z thing when they're like, oh, Badinga put Krivas on a poster. Hey, guess what? That counts as 2 points. That counts the same as a free.
Yeah,
That
I
counts the
always laugh when there's a big dunk and people. And also, if you as a real hooper myself, Mike, and you know
Yeah,
this,
I mean,
'cause you're
you
a
played at
hooper,
the highest of levels.
every single player in basketball history has been put on a poster.
Right.
It's because if you're not, it means you're not trying to defend.
No, I totally agree with you. The
Except for Mike's never been put on a poster.
No, I never been put on a poster. Yes, and see that Skeeb. I think is kind of that's the one thing I don't get. And again, Koa's great. I always feel the need to, he's still going to be a top 15 pick, all of that. But that's the one thing I just don't get. You come from a whole family of athletes, and you have that shot. I do not understand it.
Because no one's ever fixed it. It doesn't
Right.
need to be. It didn't need to be fixed in high school.
Right. Well, I mean, wouldn't you be looking at that and saying, "Hey, we're probably going to have to move that a little bit"?
Yeah, I get it, but a lot of times it doesn't. There's still dudes in college that have weird,
Right. Yeah, poster is very. Yeah. All right. Well, quit the MNBA ego drama train. Yeah. Somebody getting dunked on when trying to recover. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I don't really care about that. Okay. Now that shot won him 4 state championships. I mean, he wasn't shooting. That shot did not get him 4 state championships, Steve. If you watch Perry, you didn't go there and say, "Man, they won those because of Cohen's shooting." So, yeah, he'll be fine. I mean, he'll be fine. He just needs to step his game up a little bit. Okay, now looking ahead, then let's go to Texas Tech. With Texas Tech, this is a game that Arizona needs to win. You're at home. Texas Tech has 2 really good players. Arizona needs to win this game, Skier.
Yeah, big game all of a sudden, right? I mean, it was a big game before, but Arizona's a bad matchup for Tech. It just is. They're a more talented Oklahoma State, and what I mean by that is they want to run a little bit. They're going to shoot threes, right? And they're small,
right?
Okay. Now if it's going to come down to threes. I mean, Texas Tech is a very good 3-point shooting team. That's what they do. If Arizona if they go in, the game gets very interesting. If they're not going in or Arizona's defending them well, Arizona's going to win this game by double.
Tyler Warden, I have to challenge you. The last time I looked, 64% from the free throw line is not a low-key great free throw percentage. Could be wrong. You talk with your
problem
people.
Is it's going down.
Yeah, and it's not and it's not good to begin with. Okay, so have a feeling Koa will have a huge comeback game. I do have faith. I do think Koa is going to have a big game against Tech. I think he's
yes, I think he dominates Tech.
Yeah, I think he's going to dominate Tech. I think he's going to hear some of the criticism, and I think people will be just fine. Now, Hans Christian in this game. I need Jaden Bradley. I need Jaden Bradley back because Hans can play. I was right about Hans. You and the Gladiator were wrong about Hans. Hans Christian Andersen is he is a good basketball player, sure. A very good basketball player.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
very
he gonna get his. But at the same time, 20-7, he does it. He's got a good field goal percentage. Toppin. The problem, though, I just still don't know, and this is always what happens with Arizona. I don't know where that third guy comes from. Ben White was talking about that a while back. When you're looking at a team and you have it's masked. What does that do? It means nothing.
That's what I just said.
Right. If this was 1998 and we got 3 years, Burries could be one of our best ever. Yeah, no duh, Dennis Walsh. Yeah, thanks.
Dennis Walsh.
Thanks for the heads up on that one.
Yeah.
But you could play that with how many guys though? If you got 3 years out of them,
Yeah, I mean, we could play this game forever.
Yeah. It is what it is. I think Mike Bibby as a senior would have been.
I mean, if we got 3 years of Conrad,
3 years out of Philly B instead of just 2.
By the way, shout out my boy Conrad right now, Mike.
What's Conrad doing?
I point 22 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Conrad Martinez.
Right.
Steals, 3s, 2s, all of it.
Yeah, no, he's killing it.
He's playing well. He's playing well.
Right, yeah. So that's putting – hey, guys, here's a photo of somebody in a mask. And, yeah, and 98 people were leaving by then. Yes, this is true. But we've gotten 1 year out of this podcast somehow. Yeah, we got more than 1 year out of this podcast.
Shut your mouth.
We got 14 months.
We're invincible.
We got 14 months. Okay, so we're absolutely
2 phones.
And you're wrong.
Dude, I can't. Dude, yes. Yes.
And you're wrong in the text, by the way. Yeah, you're definitely wrong. I talked this morning. Yes. Okay. So, all right. So that's all right. Now, Cody, let's get some reads in here. Take that. Let's see you jump. Oh my! That was like fluttering, like overhead. That was like autumn is approaching.
Eduardo Duarte is literally chanting more.
For everybody on there that's just listening on the audio only edition, Armando Duarte is saying, "Please do this louder."
Yeah. I didn't want to do this, but Armando, honestly.
Yes, take that, baby. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley, 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south of Nogales, north to Oracle. Joseph Delgado, one of the sisters, makes a great point, and he says, turn it up. Damn right. All right, check it out. Green Valley Decorative Rock. They do all kinds of good stuff there. Armando, you do a lot of good stuff with food. I expect you to post up there at Green Valley Decorative Rock. Check it out. Yes. Where we get the No, hey, the only reason we're doing the Welcome to the Rock, or that we've done it a little bit different now, Joseph, is because people were we had to co-opt it. Because you were having people that were taking the warning and then turning it down. So we're not giving them the warning anymore. Where it's a chess, not checkers play. I get it. Yes. Oh, wait. Curious Scheme. Very good. Sounds like the static when you were trying to find the porno channels as a kid at night. Yeah, who didn't do that? Like when you had like the bunny rabbit ear things on there and you're like hitting the side like. Brrr. I remember this was like back in like 97. And so I got
here, Michael. Be careful.
What?
I'm just saying, be careful.
Okay. No, it's not bad. So in 1997, I was watching the Tyson Holyfield fight, and but it was on pay-per-view, and my parents wouldn't let me order it because they thought like fighting was immoral or something, or some weak crap like that. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But somehow I got it because I just kept hitting the side of it, but I didn't see the ear ripped off or the ear bitten off. But I could see like the fight a little bit. But then after that, porno came on, and I'm like, oh. All right, well, here, let me snuggle in then. But either way, Green Valley Decorative Rock, check it out. Serving residents and contractors. Boom. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. Comfort X HVAC, my friends, trusted by homeowners, businesses, and builders. Call 520-222-7012 or book online at comfortxhvac.com. And again, let's see here. Yeah, Steve. And service and maintenance, emergency repairs, installation, replacements, you name it, they got it. Free estimates, noise reduction, bathroom, all of that. It's awesome. Yes. Boom. Check it out. All right. 88 Crime. You know what you're doing. Hey, if you know anything, they're putting out a picture of somebody in a ski mask. If you know who it is, call 88 Crime, 882-7463. It's anonymous. So, again, check it out, 88 Crime. If you know that person in the ski mask, say, yeah, that looks like someone I know. Give them a call. Check it out. Okay. Now, all right, we got a couple super snaps in here. Cody, what do we got? I knew Kansas won the game when Badinga posted Krivas. That's when you started feeling a little bit uncomfortable about it, for sure. And then Tony Clifton, $5 donation for skipping Green Valley sound effects. We will not do this. You would have to pay us more than $5 to skip that. But thank you, Tony. We very much appreciate that. Arizona, though, you know what's funny? I was looking at their schedule going forward, and I expect Arizona to win the next couple games. I mean, I think we were talking about it. What was ideally in that 6-game stretch? You want to go, 4-2? In a 6-game stretch, you want to go 6-2? That's impressive.
I thought to end the season.
Right.
To end the season 6-2.
6-2?
Because they got Tech.
Yeah, okay.
They should be Tech. They got BYU at home. They should win that game.
Yeah.
At Houston, that'll be tough.
Right.
Home at Baylor, that could be sneaky tough, but I think they win. And the only reason I say sneaky tough is because it's a short turnaround, Houston, all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Home against Kansas, home against Iowa State, at Colorado.
6-2. That's what I'm going to go. 6-2. Yeah. Hey, JJ Solano, Mike, snitches get stitches. No, but that's why it's anonymous. Nobody will know. Yeah. So they can tell somebody else to go after the stitches. That's I'm 6. Yeah, I'm fine with that because you got to beat Baylor as well. Houston's the one game. Now, I will say this: I disagree with the elder sister. Joseph says that he only worries about Kansas in this conference. I don't know if you know or not, but
what?
Houston's
really
good. Yeah, he said it earlier. Yeah, Houston.
Dude, they're in rough shape. The Delgado sisters lately.
The sisters are in bad shape right now.
Our guy Joseph Lunardi just updated.
What does he have? Arizona the 4 seed now?
Wow, Arizona's on the bubble. Wow.
Makes sense.
Arizona versus another Ivy League school. Arizona versus Harvard.
Oh, we got Evan Nelson in that game.
Yeah. Versus the winner of A&M SMU, which I'm not fond of. The 4 Gonzaga, the 5 Alabama, the 2 Nebraska.
Yeah, I'll take that, man. That's what we want. We want to be in the region where Nebraska's the 2.
That's pretty tough, actually. Nebraska 2, Florida 3, Gonzaga 4, Bama 5.
You would definitely be playing in the Elite 8. You would definitely be playing Florida.
Yes.
That would be
Arizona Gonzaga in the Sweet 16 would be miserable for Tommy.
Yeah, but I mean, sometime you gotta pull up your trousers and you gotta go to work at the end of the day. You still gotta do that. So
pull up your trousers.
Yeah, what's that? Pull up your trousers. My grandma. Do people still say trousers?
Yeah, old people.
My grandma used to say, would always tell my grandpa to have his trousers on before supper.
Dude, this Duke in the East. Listen to this. Duke in the East is the 1. The 2 is Illinois. The 3 is Kansas. The 4 is Tech. Oof. Oof.
Interesting. Say that again.
Duke is the 1. Illinois is the 2. Kansas is the 3. Tech is the 4. Vandy's the 5.
Oh my.
That's tough.
That's tough. That is tough. That is tough. By the way, you did a very good job of taking out that Big Ten putts the other day.
Yeah, and it's like, you idiot.
This guy from the Big Ten, he was talking about how the 4 best point guards in the country are from the Big Ten. Aren't 3 of them white too?
No.
So you got
2 of them are Sturts,
and then
Smith.
You got a mix.
He had Sturts, Smith, Wagler, and Fears.
So 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, that's Sturts.
This other bracket I look at, I'm going to get you away from racial relations. Also has Nebraska.
There's too many white guys on there. That's all I'm saying.
Vanderbilt as the 3, Gonzaga as the 4, Tennessee as the 5. That is magic.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Gonzaga does Baylor beat BYU tonight? Where is that game?
No, I think Baylor's in trouble.
Yeah, Baylor sucks.
Baylor's been like real bad lately.
Yeah, Baylor sucks.
That game, Michael, that game's at Baylor. They actually could win that game.
What's the spread in that game?
Like 1.
Is it really?
On KenPom, it's only 1.
All right, well, man, if they lose that, it's in.
You want me to give you you know what you need? You know what you need?
Huh?
You want me to give you your little watch guide right now, buddy?
Yeah, let's get the watch guide out, baby. Watch guide time, baby.
All right, here we go. Here's your games for. Okay, I forgot, and I want to apologize.
I need it. And how many of these games are on TV too? I need to know how many are on TV.
I think they're all on TV, but we screwed up. We totally forgot. 5 o'clock, everyone, on FS1. Clear your schedule. Purdue is at Nebraska tonight. The Huskers, my Huskers, your Huskers.
Cold soup imagery at its finest.
Our Huskers are favored by 1.5.
Yeah. Is this, I was going to say, is this in Lincoln?
It is. It's at the bank. It's at the bank.
Listen, when we talk about,
into the bank and rob.
This is like Arizona football. You don't walk into Arizona Stadium or Casino del Sol Stadium now and be like, oh man, this is a win. You want to get out of there knowing you're going to lose, but your pride is still intact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that kind of what you're going for
You're
there?
walking in just saying, hey, I just hope we stay healthy. You know?
Right.
BYU is -4.5.
Yeah.
Here's my upset of the night.
I think Baylor sucks. I think they're going to win that game. I mean, if they don't.
North Carolina's -1.5 at Miami.
That means Miami's winning that game.
That's another good game. Vanderbilt is the underdog at Auburn.
So you got the Golden Commodores against the Golden Tigers?
Yeah.
Is
that it for the night? Wisconsin, Illinois, who cares? Iowa State, TCU, that won't be good.
Look at that. The Golden White guys.
Oklahoma State at ASU.
Ooh.
And then Houston at Utah, that's awful. That's it. That's pretty good.
By the way, so did I tell you I was asked to come on a Nebraska show to talk about their
Why would
basketball?
they ask you and not me?
I don't know.
I am Nebraska.
But I don't think they liked my comments, though, because when I sent them, I said, they said, what are your main concerns? And then I was like, generally when you tell people, that they don't know that you've got too many white guys.
You said that?
Yeah, I said it. But I was going to say it. They didn't invite me on then. But that's their loss. I know what I see. I see what I know. And, so it is what it is. Okay, now. All right, what else? So you got ASU tonight. Oh, that's interesting. So North Carolina against Miami. Well, do we have any other Big 12 games?
Yeah, but they all suck.
All right, what else we got?
Well, I mean, do you want them all? They're not.
Yeah. Feed them all to me. Fill them all in.
BYU at Baylor is at 5:00 on ESPN2, so that's on TV.
That's on TV. Okay.
Houston is at Utah, ESPN2. No, it's Big 12 night. That is on TV. That spread is 17.5. Okay. Iowa State at TCU. Could be a sneaky game. FS1 at 7.
The Golden Horned Frogs?
Yeah. And then the Golden Cowboys at the Golden Sun Devils. 7:00 CBS Sports Network.
Oh, that's great. Is Corey on the call for any of these?
I can only hope so.
Yeah, man, that ASU one. Yeah, you got to get in there.
You know what you want to mute.
Yeah. All right, so you got the Golden Sun Devils against the Golden Cowboys. Okay. Arizona.
Is Javier crashing out again?
Yes. Javier is this. Now, here's what I'm going to say about my tournament expectations. I think Tyler Warden put it very well. The future coach of AZ12 Prep, the great Tyler Warden. The great Tommy.
By the way, did you see his traps the other day?
Dude, I was the one that commented on that.
God.
Yeah, this guy's a monster. Dude, he looked like Tobey. We should call him Girthy Warden or something. Yeah, did you see that thing? I don't know if he was
the Warden of Girth.
The Warden of Girth.
Yeah,
we've got to talk to the Warden of Girth. But I don't know. I was trying to figure out. I asked somebody, was he flexing in that, or were those?
No, I think that's natural. I think that's
because those things were huge.
Yeah, monster.
Yeah. Oh gosh, man, I can see why the missus said, "Man, lock me into those."
Our mug sales skyrocketed.
Yeah, no, yeah. With those traps, and if you had the shirt, you would be in. I mean, the babies are coming.
Kids already.
Tickets for the ASU games, $5. Garbage. That's awesome.
We should go one day. We should take a ride to an ASU game and just cheer the hell out of Hurley.
Yeah, no, it's
Hurley chant.
Oh crap! I gotta.
What just happened?
Talk for a second. Hey, Cody, get a read in here. Hold on.
Mike's got to charge his computer.
Yeah, crap.
Yeah. I did. All right. Longview Insurance, and look, whether Mike's here or not, it's still not happening. I'm still absolutely not endorsing Andre Veras.
Yeah, no, we won't. We won't. And I don't know why he keeps trying this.
That could be part of the ransom. Still wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude, nice try. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Sorry,
I will endorse Javier before I endorse Andre Veras.
Whoa, wow.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
Wow.
Do we think that Javier is Javier Padilla? Do we think that's his last name, Javier Padilla?
Javier, do you have any experience in bail bonds?
Yes. Do you live in Sacramento, Javier, when you're not? But we can't tell you this. The Longview is great. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast for a complimentary initial meeting. Check us out at longviewii.com. Yes, check it out. Now there's an AI video going around. That's all crap, Joseph. Nice try. AI sucks. Okay. Yes. Hey, listen to that. Cams and videos. I would endorse dog poop before I would endorse Javier. I'm going to say this about Javier. Javier's a good sport. He comes in and everything Javier says is wrong, but he's a good sport. So I got to give him a lot of credit on that. Okay, now RJ's Frozen Cactus, red hot sports and ice cold beer, baby. Huge parking lot. You can park the jet in. Back the jet up, baby. You already got Dennis Walsh and Harry Lex and Phil. We need to get Phil in the comments sometimes. We have 3 pilots, and these guys are. You know that meme where it's like the 2 like Batmans, and they're like looking at each other.
I think it's Spider-Man, but yeah, do it.
Yeah, like those 2 guys. That's what I feel like Dennis Walsh and Harry Lex are when it comes to the RJ's Frozen Cactus parking lot. 100 craft beers plus $2 deals, pizza, wings, burgers, and more. The food is good. This isn't like that crap that you get when you go into some of these bars and like it tastes like they're like, oh, just put some salt on a pretzel and here, eat it. Don't worry that it tastes like an armpit. RJ's Frozen Cactus has good food. Check it out. Boom. Check it out.
Yeah, check it.
Yeah, check it out.
Make your traps look like Tyler Warden's.
Yeah. So you look like Tyler Warden. Man, that thing was incredible. Back the Golden Pilots. Okay, the RJ's Golden Frozen Cactus. Okay. All right, Cody. One more. All right. Hey, Sheer. Front pipe. Danny Foster.
We are coming today anytime from 1 to 4. My front pipe is clogged.
Will you vlog it?
I will try. Really upset about this. It's backed up. It's overflowing, but they're going to help me fix it. They're going to tighten some screws and loosen some stuff up, and I'm going to have a new front pipe here soon.
Didn't you say that you had to throw your almost had to throw your front pipe over the wall last night or something?
Yeah, I had to throw my front pipe over the wall to release the pressure.
Man, what an anaconda that thing is, man.
Yeah,
oh,
that's the problem. When it gets clogged, you need help unclogging it.
All right, so again, when you bring in Danny Foster, though, Danny Foster better be coming in there with one of those hazmat beekeeper suits. Yeah. But 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast. Call 520-603-3817 to schedule service today. Residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Now, will you vlog it, though?
I'll try.
Okay, yes. All right, so there it is. Check it out, though.
Be standing over the guy filming him.
What's that?
I don't want to be standing over the guy filming him.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. You got to be careful with it because some people will take it the wrong way these days. We got a lot of soft folks out there. Pardon the pun. Okay.
Nothing soft about a front pipe.
Yep, right. Nothing soft. That thing's got to be hard. Okay, now, so looking around college basketball a little bit, is Arizona at 7 in KenPom now?
No, they didn't move.
Oh, they've stayed at 2?
Yeah, I know that disappoints you a little bit. You had this whole KenPom rant going. They didn't move.
Well, he's still a moron.
No,
but
they didn't move. They didn't move at all.
Right. Okay. All right. They're there. Okay. Now. So, but if Arizona had won this, they would have still stayed at 2.
Not sure about that.
Okay. Well, look, can we make fun of Darren Peterson for a minute? Because Brogan was sticking up for Peterson. Brogan was sticking up for Peterson last night, and I didn't really understand it. This guy Peterson is the biggest weenie out there. I have never. Yes, Curious Skeeb, you're totally right. KenPom is trash. It's a receptacle. It's terrible. Okay. Yeah, T-Burns 826. I got a question, and by the way, Burke having to do damage control on that text message that went viral. All right, so a couple things. Can you read the text message? Oh crap! Why is
they just released the photos. They have the person that took the camera off.
Oh, do they have the but is he? Oh crap! I didn't. It's not actually charging. Hold on. Let me see.
Cash Patel released it, obviously. They recovered it from residual. Oh, you're.
Okay, there we go. Now it's charging. Sorry. Ow. We run tight shit. All right. So tell me about the picture.
I don't know, man. This is actually he's got pretty identifiable pictures.
All right. Did you send them to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is this the Cash? It's Cash Patel?
Yeah, he's in on it now, baby.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
That looks like a woman.
How did they get this?
They said The video was recovered from residual data located in back-end systems. Working with our partners, they now have these, I don't know.
Interesting. All right. Well, in the back-end system, were they working with Ben 1?
Could have been.
I mean, I think that that's probably the case at this point then. Okay, so, all right, let's check it out, though. We'll talk about this more. Whoa, this person looks like one of those crash dummies. Remember those crash dummies that they would put in, like, the vehicles? Like, when they had, like, this
It looks like a woman. Look how long the eyelashes are in that second picture.
Hold on, a second picture? I only saw the first
In
picture.
the eyebrows.
Yeah.
No,
okay,
there's a
see.
mustache in the fourth picture. You can tell.
Yeah, but I mean, I've met a woman with
Oh,
mustache.
wow.
See what I'm saying?
Interesting.
We should put these up because so many people are watching.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, hey, well, can we put this up?
Yeah.
We're sponsored by 88
Yeah,
Crime.
give me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sponsored by
We're gonna make this an 88 crime read.
Yeah. We're sponsored by 88 Crime, so it is what it is. Okay, so wow, that's very fascinating. All right, so we shall see. Look how he's like knocking. He's like, oh hey, what a loser.
So that's the person that stole the camera. So clearly, whoever that is.
Yes. That's pretty good work though that they were able to go back there and actually find it. He's wearing an AZ12 podcast hat. Yes.
That looks a lot like Rich Carrillo.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. Now let's see here. We're gonna post this right here. Let's see. All right, what do we got here? Cody's gonna post this.
If you see Rick Patton agrees with me. The mustache looks almost painted on.
Right. And the eyebrows don't look real either. Over the last FBI and have been working closely with our private sector partners. Interesting. Is that Cronin?
That is actually like, because of those eyebrows and that mustache, that's actually pretty identifiable.
Yeah, but I think those are fake, though. I agree with you. They look painted on. They don't look real.
Yeah.
Well, now Megyn Kelly's "This sounds like a hoax" is it's anybody that thinks this is a hoax is a total idiot.
Mike, I got inside info. I'm going to text you.
Did you?
Yeah, don't read it out loud.
Did you get this? You pulled this info out of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. There's no chance that that's not. Yes. Who sent you this?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I've been the one No, come on. I've been telling you everything.
Yeah, but I'm not going to name someone on the damn show.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. Just text it to me. I won't read it though. But yeah, that's fascinating though. That is fascinating. Okay, so now, oh wow. Okay, well there you go. All right, so there we are. Okay, so is that Epstein? No one is listening. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, fine. If you see this guy, point him out. Okay, so here's always what I've thought though. In my opinion, person.
We can get this off, Cody.
Yeah, you can take it off now.
You're saying
the person.
He has a gun on him?
I believe there's multiple people involved here. I don't believe for a second that, and again, I have no inside information. This is just me spitballing. I don't believe for a second that there's just one person involved here for a variety of reasons. Second of all, there's clearly somebody involved, in my opinion, that knows the family, because there's too many things. They knew that there was no subscription to it. They were also able to find something in the back that I can't get into.
Yeah, my guess is whoever this picture is he's hired. He was hired by someone to remove that camera.
Yes, exactly. I believe that it's somebody that knows the family, and then I believe there's a professional. I'm going to say this. The one thing that has baffled the FBI in this, and I feel very, very comfortable in saying this, is I have a very, very good source. Whoever is doing this is very, very, very good. That you don't send 3 separate emails and where the FBI can't trace them. And what this was relayed to me was that the FBI spends hundreds of millions of dollars being able to track emails, being able to track where things come. Dennis Walsh, you could probably speak to this even better than I could. They spend hundreds of millions of dollars, but it's not just for domestic stuff. It's to be able to see where foreign emails are coming from, all of that stuff. The fact that this fella or whoever is sending these emails, they can't trace that. This is not your normal. This isn't some zit-faced kid that's pulling bitcoins out of his backpack. That's the part that I keep being told time and time again. So it's what it is. So multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got exposed by it, but in all fairness, I don't think that they thought that. I don't know. I think they knew. Tyler Warden says, okay, but Mike, the counter to that argument is that they got exposed by a damn Ring camera. The difference though is that they knew that there was no subscription on the Ring camera. Whoever did this knew that, because if it was just backed up on something, well, come to find out that it was. They knew that, and again, the emails.
A lot of times with these pictures, they move. This whole thing should move pretty quickly. Someone's going to recognize those eyebrows and whatever. So let's see. I'm curious.
Do not report Ted Wardo.
Ted Wardo can never see, so he's innocent.
Under any circumstance. Yeah, that couldn't be Ted Wardo. He can't see anything.
Yeah, he didn't know there was a Ring camera there because Ted Wardo couldn't see it.
Right, so that's Ted Wardo's like, hey, wait a second here. All right, so we'll keep you up to date on this one, but it absolutely is. It's absolutely somebody involved that knows this family. I don't know if they're a relative, but there's too many things that they know. And on top of that, there's also somebody else involved. There's clearly multiple people involved. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, yeah, I'm very good. Hey, Detective Luke. Hey, what sounds better, Lieutenant Luke and Sheriff Shear?
Lieutenant Luquez.
Lieutenant Luquez. Well, I'm not in the I'm not
Lieutenant Dan.
Right. I hate that. Or yeah, conflicted about Ring cameras now. Well, here's the other thing too.
I have a full. I don't. It's not a Ring camera. I have Vivint security, so I have cameras on my door, in my garage, and I love it.
Yeah. And why wouldn't you buy a subscription? I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, and I have a subscription. I can go back and watch videos. It all uploads to the cloud. When there's a noise, I have a deter thing that will beep at you and go nuts. I love it.
I'm also going to say this, and this is something too that was, if you're, and it's unfortunate to have to say something like this, but when you are worth $50 million or whatever you're worth, and again, I'm not blaming Savannah or anything like that, because it's a terrible situation. You're a target, and I think that you have to at least, moving forward. I mean, if that was my mother, there's no way that I'm just letting her stay there without any security system. Sorry.
Yeah,
you wouldn't either. I don't. So. It is what it is. No, it's definitely not a cartel, Jesse Bridges. Definitely not. Okay, so all right, there it is. All right, so we shall see what happens. Okay, now moving forward, then Arizona. Yeah, getting back to on the court issues though for Arizona basketball.
By the way, they said they just got the photos this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And he's armed. So
what's
there's a gun in one of those pictures. I can't see, but apparently there's a gun.
Let's see here.
I don't know.
Definitely. Let's see. It's somebody they hired. Well, yeah. But either way, all right. So we shall see what happens with that one. Okay. So all right. So anyways, back to Arizona basketball here for a few minutes. Arizona and what was Kansas fan here? Arizona will be fine for real. Yeah, I got to give some shout outs to Kansas fans, by the way. I like Kansas fans. I enjoyed this entire week with them. I'll say this. If I were you guys, I would absolutely want to get rid of Darren Peterson. I think at some point it's just I would rather lose with people that want to be there. But I give a tip of the cap. I like Kansas. I think we're going to have some good back and forths over the year. I had a fun week with Kansas fans.
Yeah, they were fun. They were fun, generally respectful. Gave Arizona a lot of credit. They love Tommy Lloyd, and I know that they want Tommy Lloyd to be their next coach. That's part of the reason they love Tommy Lloyd. But still, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. They want him to be the next coach, but again, hands off our Tommy. This is our Tommy. But they were cool. Tommy is our next coach, Kansas fan. But they were overall, I thought, pretty cool. I thought they were pretty cool peeps all the way around. Kansas is food when they come to McKale. That's going to be an interesting one when they come to McKale.
Peterson will absolutely play in that game.
Peterson. Let's talk about the text. Let's talk about the text message that went viral. That Can you read what the actual thing says? Because I've got some thoughts on this.
The text message.
Yeah, the text message that Burke had to go.
It basically says that Peterson, they thought he was going to play. Bill Self said, if you're not going to give it 100% or be 100%, don't play. And Peterson said, all right, screw it.
I'm out. Yeah. That absolutely happened. That 100% happened. That was very well known on Press Row that. But it is funny though. First of all, anybody that posted that text message, don't do that stuff, dude. You're only going to get somebody in trouble that's not. I mean, that guy's probably out of a job now.
Yes, he is.
I mean, that's crappy. Don't do that. But at the end of the day, what he said is true, though. That's the other thing, though. That sucks is that he is that it's true, and so people, I think, are directing their frustrations at the wrong person. It shouldn't be that guy. It should be Darren Peterson.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. It really is strange. I'm curious if he plays Saturday. I'm curious if he plays every game. Hell, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
What would you? Let me ask you this. What would you? Let's just say that this is your name is Bill Scheer and stuff. Bill Scheer. Let's just say that you're Bill or Jason Scheer instead of Bill Self. What would you do?
Nothing. I'd handle it the way Bill Self is handling it. What are you gonna do, Mike?
I get it.
Kick him off the team? Like,
I'm not kicking him off the team. But sooner or later, don't you have to
bring him off the bench?
Well, no, I'm not even saying that. Sooner or later, don't you just have to sit down and say,
maybe he has.
Yeah, they were that. Anthony, they absolutely Kansas deserved to win that game, no doubt about it. Don't you have to sit down with them and basically say, listen, do you want to play?
I'm sure he has. I absolutely believe Bill Self has sat down and Darren Peterson has said, I want to play. It's cramps, blah, blah, blah.
I do like, though, that I will say this, that Bill Self saying, if you're going to half-ass it, don't play. That to me is the frustration of somebody that's like, this is such garbage.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's basically.
I'm sure he's more frustrated than anyone.
Think he's more frustrated than us?
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, we're the ones that are frustrated. It's about us. So we'll see. All right, yeah. Cody, do we have any more? Do we have any more reads, Cody? Yeah, I haven't heard any U of A fans saying, I mean, Arizona played terrible. I mean, I have no problem with that game. Cole Paul, now we talked about Scheer consuming the Mike Luke elote rib. Who is not consuming the elote rib? It's very, very good. I mentioned Mike Luke for a free Mexican food delivered nationwide, mymexicanmenu.com. Use code AZ12 for 10% off. 5340 East Broadway Boulevard, Suite 100. Book your next large party or corporate event. Very, very good stuff. Check it out. Boom. All right. I can't wait to wrap my lips around the Mike Lugalote, Rich Carrillo. Damn. All right, now, fertility, not just a football school. AZ12 podcast. Check these shirts out. They're going like hotcakes. Everybody, get these shirts right now. We're going to be having a watch party here February 21st at Casino del Sol, and we all need to be in these shirts. I will be in this shirt as well. I am going to feel very, very excited about it. Check this shirt out. Boom. Okay. Now, also, everybody, go to Little Caesars. 15% off any online order. Code SAVE15. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Yes. He's curious scheme. All right. Sure, we're going to have a little bit of a shorter show today, but we've had 3 shows in the last, 24 hours. So, Joseph, deal with it. Where can they find you doing your stuff, Sure?
WildcatAuthority.com and the Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby.
Why y'all keep saying the refs gave Kansas the game? I don't know. I'm saying that the refs were bad. I'm still saying that I have no problem. I have no problem with Kansas winning the game, but the refs. I mean, Tony Padilla is awful. I don't think that that's really any secret. But I have no qualms with how that game played out. I thought Kansas deserved to win. Okay. On that note, though, for Jason Scheer, I'm merely Mike Luke. We will be back with you tomorrow. We're going to have our power rankings. We're going to have everything. We're going to try to make you money because that's the least we can do. All right, TTFN, you hear anything? Call 88 Crime. Ta-ta for now. Boom.